Welcome back to the Cosmic Kickback. I'm your host Christian with my special co-host Josh and our special guest Nick.
Yes, sir.
What do we have on the agenda today?
Hold up, I'm the guest?
Yeah, you're a guest on your own
I
show,
just
bro.
got demoted.
I got replaced, bro. I'm bringing the views, bro.
He said take a back seat for this one, Nick.
just took my position. All right, what are we talking about today? What's going on?
Today we are talking about season 4 of The Boys. Now that it's concluded, there's definitely a lot of meat and bones we want to get into.
Yeah.
But before we do that, let's edge off with some interesting news from Josh.
Yeah, let me give y'all something real quick. I couldn't find much news today. There was like a leak at Disney, but I don't really want to get into that because I couldn't really find any specific details. And even if I could, I'm sure Disney would strike us down quick. But there is a rumor that apparently Robert Downey Jr. is in talks to return to the MCU after his demise in Endgame. But there's a twist to this rumor. We've been hearing like shit like this for a while. Like they're like, oh, what if he comes back as a hologram or something? This rumor is apparently if he were to come back, he would come back as this Tony Stark variant that would end up becoming this version or this universe's version of Doctor Doom. How do y'all feel about that?
The hell?
Yeah, that's the rumor.
Just give us Doctor Doom, bro. Like,
And make it Cillian Murphy.
Actually, he would.
Matter of fact, don't even tell us who Doctor Doom is and just cast him, bro. That might make it even crazier.
you know who I'd like to do as Doctor Doom? I don't know why, but I feel like Jensen Ackles or Glenn Powell would be really good
as Doctor Doom.
Yeah,
I could see Glenn Powell.
Yeah, he's on a real hotball streak right now.
I just saw Twisters like a couple days ago. Movie slaps, bro.
I still gotta see that.
The music in that shit is fire.
Is it better than the Bill Paxton version, or?
I like the original a lot. Like it definitely was scary, and this one was scary too. But like, it just had some adventure to it. It was pretty fire. I liked it. Both really good in their own right, but I think it's on the same level.
Okay, I'll probably see that soon. I've been watching all the X-Men movies with Carla recently. We just finally watched the final Fox one tonight. We're done. We're now
Dark
ready.
Phoenix?
We're now ready. No, Dark Phoenix was last night. We even watched the New Mutants.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, bro.
I forgot about that one.
Honestly, it's better than Dark Phoenix, bro. Dark Phoenix was ass. This is like mid. So,
Hey,
neither are good. Yeah, exactly.
It's got to be a segment, mid or ass, bro.
Mid ass or goated.
Mid ass.
Or peak.
It's crazy that those X-Men movies just like fell apart like that, bro. Because honestly, if you talk to the average like comic book fan or just a fan of anything in general, bro, a lot of them can write and maybe even direct like better stories. But you know, that's a story for another time.
Maybe.
Bro.
I mean,
studio interference.
I mean, look what the fans did with Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, bro. That was basically written by the fans.
Dude, that movie,
there's no fucking way, bro.
Dude, it was, bro. They
somehow Palpatine returned. Like, yeah. You know what? That probably was written by the fans, bro.
I mean, like it was basically like everything that happened in that movie was because of fan backlash. So it felt like the studio was just like, oh shit, what's got the most positive outlook online? It's like, all right, do that. Shit was ass,
bro. I feel like being written by the fans and being critiqued by the fans are two different things, but like I don't know. I mean, I feel like fucking Rise of Skywalker was a hot mess of a lot of random ideas. But what's funny is George Lucas actually had a really cool sequel trilogy already planned out that came with the rights to Star Wars, and they're just like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah, well, he got that money, bro.
Well, the fucking sequel trilogy was gonna be lit. It featured fucking Darth Maul. It featured like criminals and all kinds of gang shit.
Gang shit.
No, because like if the Empire falls apart, I mean, who's gonna take over? You know, it's just gonna be like a bunch of criminals.
So you're saying it would have taken place how soon after the end of Return of the Jedi?
5 years.
So it would have been way sooner.
Endor. Yeah.
What would they have done then? Would they have just recast like all the young actors?
I mean, probably. Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah, they'd have to. There's no way they're de-aging a whole movie.
They're like, we have enough money.
God, dude,
Imagine that in the fucking they run out of budget at the end in the last like fucking 5 minutes of the movie. They all just immediately turn old.
God, man.
Oh, that
But anyway, that was the news. I don't know how we got from Robert Downey Jr. to Star Wars, but yeah, I agree with you guys. I don't, if they're gonna do that, I guess it'd be cool to see him back, but I wouldn't want him to be Doctor Doom. If this is a true rumor, then I hope they leaked it on purpose to hear fans' reaction, and I hope people are saying they don't want it because I want Doctor Doom.
You know what, man? I feel like also Disney has definitely have to have like some Twitter like whistleblowers that just tweet out fake shit.
They definitely do.
They're just like, oh fuck, people are on to the new Fantastic Four release. Drop some shit.
Oh yeah,
and they got burner accounts.
They definitely have. That's news something we can talk about. This is something that just reminded me of. Kevin Feige just today or yesterday said that they have purposely not just filmed scenes, but like had people like leak, quote unquote leak, stuff about Deadpool and Wolverine, about people that are showing up or that are in it, just so they can hide the actual like reveals and whatever
that's
that movie's.
Fucking insane, bro.
Yeah.
That's like a chess move.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So
this guy
yeah,
said,
I'm hyped, bro.
I control the disinformation. No.
So what you just said is they dead ass be doing it.
Well, damn, dude. I was on.
I assumed it was gonna be something different. I mean, but no, that's actually kind of cool though, because it's a way of like subverting expectations without being a dick.
Yeah.
Not like Kathleen Kennedy.
Well, Nick, are you seeing Deadpool and Wolverine this weekend, bro? Because we gotta get that review, bro.
Dude, this Friday, right?
Yes, sir.
Dude,
you better be ready.
I'm very hype for the first time for an MCU movie in a while. I forgot what the last one I saw was, low key.
It's probably No Way Home.
Probably, nah, dude, because I was in 21.
But that was the last one that you were hyped for. I mean.
Oh,
well, Guardians.
Sure. Everyone was hyped.
Oh, Guardians, I was hyped for Guardians.
Guardians, I was also hyped for.
That's true. That was the last one then. It was Guardians. That was last year.
Definitely, yeah. Last year I had that feeling.
It was early last year though, like May. So yeah.
Damn. I was hyped for Shang-Chi, but that was like, it was good, but it was kind of a mixed bag for me.
Actually, yeah. Shang-Chi surprised me. I thought it was gonna be mid, and the action scene, at least the train or the bus in the beginning. Oh, bro, I fucking love that scene. I'm like, damn, this shit goes hard.
Everything was good. It was just that the finale was just too much shit going on at the same time.
Yeah, I agree.
Same.
It's kind
still
of
a good movie.
It's still a good movie.
I could watch it again and be like, hell yeah. And you know what? If Shang-Chi 2 comes out, I'd be hype.
I agree.
He's a cool hero. Definitely needs to come back.
Yeah, no.
I'm sure he
carry
will.
the MCU, bro.
Anyway, let's drop into The Boys finally. Season 4 is wrapped up completely. I think should we just go full spoilers? Like, this is all on Prime.
Full spoilers, bro.
Yeah, because
they've had like fucking 5 days now.
Yeah, if y'all are here and haven't, I mean, it's all up on Prime. Just go watch it and then come back here because we're just gonna get straight into the meat, bro.
All right, guys. I'm gonna start out with something. We gotta talk about the Parasite, bro.
Hold on.
Nah, bro.
Mix it.
I just wanted to say something before we get into it.
Okay.
I just wanted to say I appreciate for the first time actually watching this season of The Boys like week by week. I feel like each time it's dropped, I just like haven't watched it, and I had to watch it like just binge it. Oh, but it was pretty cool.
So you didn't go episode by episode each week? You binged it all at the end, or what are you saying?
I'm saying like the past Boys seasons, like it's already came out, but this one I kept up with it as it dropped every week. So
so you're saying
pretty cool to like watch it like that.
So this was the first one that you watched week for week. All the other ones you just watched the whole thing,
like a legacy TV show. Yeah, you tune in every week.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's how I watched it too.
This season.
Yeah, I kind of miss that about old TV. I miss not being able to binge.
I mean, honestly, I think it works well because it keeps people talking about the show like week to week.
That's something that I feel like we've lost out on with streaming networks in general. It's like, well, not just that, it gives you something to look forward to every week when the show is on season. It's like, I wonder what's going to happen next week.
I agree.
Like growing up back in the day, I remember watching Dragon Ball Z and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, a regular show and that shit.
A regular show, yeah. No, but going into it, bro, I rewatched the scene with the parasite, and if you look at the detail, it's fucking disgusting. Oh god.
Like
when it like zooms in on okay, so we're talking about William Butcher's Parasite.
Yes, and when it zooms in on his chest in the finale, you can see his fucking flesh is like rotting from the inside out. He's,
Oh.
I think he's an empty shell, bro. I don't think that's Butcher anymore.
So you
You
think he's
think that
done?
something's taken over him?
I think that the parasite has taken over like all the negative aspects and emotions of his brain when he's been in this constant battle with like the positive aspects, but he finally gave into the negative side while he was on his deathbed, and now he's just an empty, like rotting shell.
Okay, that's a pretty interesting take. I mean, we could also talk about a big reveal this season as Billy Butcher's been seeing his dead partner Kessler this season. That was a big
Yeah.
reveal.
Oh, the reveal that was he wasn't there the whole time.
Yeah.
They were doing a Fight
Personally,
Club thing.
yeah, I thought it was cool. I don't care that it's like a Fight Club twist. I just kind of wish that personally Jeffrey Dean Morgan served as like an actual character, you know, that interacted with more than just Billy. Like, you know, I wanted to see him talk to the rest of the boys.
Yeah, I was hoping he was
I
gonna be
wanted
one
to
of the
see him
boys.
like do shit, not just, you know, be there when Billy's by himself.
Yeah, just what he's tweaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of feel that. Yeah. I mean,
I especially wanted to see him interact with Jensen Ackles again eventually, you know?
Yeah.
Did
Would've
y'all
been cool
watch
to also,
the cartoon, like The Boys Diabolical?
Oh, I love that cartoon.
I've watched a couple episodes. I think they actually said that it's in a way canon.
Well,
even
like,
though, like,
I think
their
one
core
episode
current thing.
is. One episode is
a-
100% canon because it's like Homelander's first like save.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and he fucking botches it really badly, and Black Nora kind of bails him out.
Yeah.
He's like, don't worry, bro.
But I bring it up because there's an episode in there with a couple, and the wife has cancer, and then the guy steals some V and injects it into his wife to try and save her. And basically the tumor becomes like super, and like it's like she's alive, but like at what cost? And it looks very similar to like what they're doing with Butcher. Like the tumor is like a symbiote, kind of like just doing its own thing. So I don't know if y'all remember that episode or saw it, but I feel like that's what it reminded me a lot of.
The episode that I remember the most out of the Boys Diabolical was the Pusherman episode.
Which one was that?
The one with the White Wonder, where he likes to get fucking heroin enemas, but then they like spike it with like coke or something.
I don't even remember that,
but
bro.
Butcher watches him like fucking like do like a front flip, and then he gets too much speed, and he fucking his skin starts like falling off while he's like doing like a performance for everybody. And then he dies.
What the hell?
Good Lord.
I don't remember this one.
And the whole crowd is like, "What the fuck?" And Butcher is just like, "Oh, it's fucking diabolical." And Homelander is like, he's like, "Shit, what do we do?" He's like, "Oh, look, it's his arch enemy from Mars." And they fucking fly into the sky like, "We're gonna go fight him."
Yeah, I don't remember that at all, bro. What the hell?
That was a fucking hilarious episode. And at the very end, they play Pusher Man by Curtis Mayfield, which was a good way to cap off the episode. I like that episode. There's I think like a poop episode with the poop power, and and Homelander's first save, which was a really good episode actually.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool. I need to watch more of the Boys Diabolical, but like, isn't every episode kind of done in a different style?
Yeah, different animation style.
The episode I'm talking about is actually
pretty
taken
refreshing.
directly out of the Boys comics.
Oh, really?
The art style and the story itself.
That's cool.
And it's funny is they actually get for Huey, because Huey makes an appearance, they get Simon Pegg to play him, like, or do the voice acting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they gave him the Scottish accent.
I forget that in the comics they modeled Huey off of Simon Pegg.
Yeah, and he's actually Scottish in the comics.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I thoroughly enjoyed that episode. Look it up for anybody at home. It's called Pusher Man.
I gotta check out that show more for sure.
I agree.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I bring it up just because of the whole thing with Butcher, like the symbiote looking thing. Like it reminded me a lot of one of those episodes.
I think I remember what you're talking about, and I like that direction that they're going with it. I like how dark and ominous the ending was, because most endings end up with the main conflict or the main threat to the boys or to the soups being resolved by the end of the season. Last season, the biggest threat being fucking technically Homelander. Season before that, Stormfront, and the season before that was the boys like I think getting caught at the very end by A-Train, but Starlight saves them, or he has a heart attack or some shit.
Oh yeah,
I forgot. But this one, there's not really a conflict that got resolved or cleaned up in a really clean way or an ominous way. It was more so just really fucking bleak.
yeah. I feel like that ending was. I feel like that was probably the best part of the season for me. But then again, I also have a little bit of complaints with it. I want to hear you, Christian. Did you have any complaints? Are you cool with the way it ended?
There's some things that I wanted them to resolve a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know they're setting up. The ending is setting up a lot for season 5. Like I feel like they really didn't touch the Ryan storyline at all. I mean, he kills Grace Mallory, right? And that's a big moment for him. But beyond that, we never see Ryan again in the episode. The character deaths in the end of episode 4 or the end of season 4, being Mallory and Victoria Newman, were really fucking surprising. Both of them. I thought Newman was gonna be around for a lot longer.
Yeah, that one surprised me a lot too.
I liked it though. I liked how fucking the shock value of it.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm seeing a lot of people be kind of split on. Some people are like, they don't like the way it was handled. Other people like the shock value of it. How it was like, what the fuck? Like, Nick, where do you stand on that?
I mean, yeah, I was also kind of disappointed with Newman's death. Like, earlier in the episode, Homelander lasers her. She seems to be totally fine. And then Billy Butcher's parasite's able to like rip her in half.
Oh,
so like, so is Billy like
stronger than Homelander?
Yeah, like what is that saying? Or is this thing just like crazy fucking strong? Like, I don't know.
This is what I've heard. So obviously, you know that Butcher's like, dying or rotting or whatever. The idea is her power actually works from causing blood to boil within your bloodstream, like within your body. That's how she makes shit explode or makes heads pop. So the idea is Butcher doesn't have any blood in his body, so her power really doesn't work on him.
Oh, okay. Is that a...
That's a theory that I saw floating around. And I'm like, that's actually plausible, because I wonder why she didn't just try popping his head.
Yeah, because I thought the same thing. I was like, why didn't she do anything? But I saw some people say, oh, well, like the first tentacle covers her eyes, but I didn't think she had to have her eyes open for it to work.
I think she does. Her power isn't really very well explained. I think her eyes guide like very specific heat rays to boil blood or something like that. I don't know. That's a guess, right?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure either.
But if he doesn't have any blood in his body, her power can't work regardless.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's the theory that I'm thinking is more plausible. Fucking the ending with the firecracker speech and just seeing all the boys get rounded up, that was wild. And also the secondary appearance or the second cameo of the season from the Gen V show.
Oh yeah, Sam and Kat.
Yes, sir.
Sam and Kate, yes sir.
I was kind of pissed that like Sam is. I mean, I get he's really fucking strong. Like he's kind of up there with Golden Boy. Like Kimiko couldn't really fight him off and shit. I wanted to ask, what do you think that Kate said to Frenchie? Was she just like, be gay? Like, you gay again?
Dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, I wonder what she said.
I don't know. Maybe she probably could have. Yeah, probably come with me. I was just fucking around. That's what it's all memes online. People are like, damn.
Go back to that one dude who's so forgettable. I forgot his name already.
Dude, yeah, he didn't die, which kind of surprised me. But
what's his fucking name, bro?
Colin.
How did I already forget about this kid? I think he broke up with him in episode 4.
He's like, fuck you.
Well, I mean, I kind of get like Frenchie got sent to prison and whatnot, but that just felt so rushed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that also felt really weird. Like I don't know. Here's one thing that actually pissed me off this season. This is a little gripe I'm going to go into. I don't know if y'all feel the same. The whole group and dynamic of the boys felt so off, bro. Like, you'd think after 3 seasons, they'd be like tighter than ever, but Billy's still kind of like double crossing people.
No, he didn't. Up until the very end of the season, I thought we were gonna get a redemption from him.
I thought
I thought we were too, because like
It's been
I don't
building
know.
up this whole idea that he's gonna let Ryan do his own thing. But I think seeing Ryan murder Mallory kind of just made him say, "Oh fuck it, there is no hope,"
Yeah.
and just go for it and be like, "Okay, do what you gotta do, Kessler."
That's so fucked though, bro.
It is, but that's kind of what you gotta expect from the boys. I like that Homeland, or not that Homelander, that A-Train got a happy ending.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah,
Because
bro's chilling.
he kind of earned it. I mean, I know he fucking murdered Robin, even though it was an accident. He had no remorse.
Yeah,
But
that was fucked up. But
I think he saved Huey 2 or 3 times throughout this entire season. And he saved fucking MM. He saved MM. He saved Huey. He saved Starlight, and he saved Butch. Yeah, he saved all the boys, bro,
he saved every single one.
except for Frenchie.
Probably did at one point.
He probably did at one point, and I'm not thinking about it. But he saved fucking Starlight and Butcher when they got assaulted by Blackmore in the peak.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Dude, that whole fight scene was fucking funny when
He's like, "Me too didn't work, bitch."
Oh my
Womp womp. He's such a good goon, bro.
I know, I'm not gonna lie. As shitty as the Deep is as a character, I really like him, dude. I don't know. I'm surprised he's made it this far, honestly. Like, he's just a loyal, dumb goon, bro. Like,
yeah.
Jeez.
I remember when he first came out, I thought he was gonna be like, because he said like, "I'm number 2 around here." I thought he was gonna be like really smart and really be able to plan his own shit, but he was just fucking bullshitting, bro. He's just a fish guy.
God. Hey, well, he killed Tilda Swinton.
He killed his wife, bro.
Yeah,
Shit's
he
wild.
killed his wife.
I
That
know. I
needed to
felt
happen,
so
bro.
bad. She didn't die too.
We kind of predicted it.
I thought he was
Jesus.
gonna get some really good character development, but I think he's like at a darker point ever now
Yeah.
because he realized he murdered his wife. He's like, "I'll kill every fucking fish in the sea for you, Homelander."
He did
And he's
like
like,
the opposite
Mask me.
of like him and A-Train kind of like did the opposite kind of arc this season.
Yeah, fucking A-Train got better as a person. The Deep got progressively worse.
Yeah. I think I kind of agree with Nick. I think Nick, you said it how the boys feel like less together this season than you think they would be more together as a team, but that's my biggest gripe with this season is it almost feels like they did not know what to do with each character in the boys. Like, I feel like the one that they handled the best was Huey and Butcher. I think, me personally, like, especially Huey.
I
but
like MM a lot, actually.
Oh, I mean, he was alright. I don't know. My opinion is, like, I think with Frenchie, they just didn't know what they were doing. Like, I don't care if the character's bi. Like, that's not why I'm, like, hating on it. It's just, like, it seemed kind of out of nowhere. Like, it could have been another girl, and it still would feel out of nowhere. Like, just to throw this in, like, he is in love with this guy, but he killed this guy's family. Like, it just felt very rushed. Like, it was weird, rushed, and it felt like they wanted him to go through this sort of, like, thing, like, oh, like, our past is, like, you know, like, past is haunting us, I need to, like, repent.
Like an atonement. Like an atonement.
Yeah. But, and, like,
there were some moments throughout the show. Sorry. There's some moments throughout the season that were, like, you know, they really got a good grip on that for Frenchie. I like when they're at the farm and he's having the conversation with Starlight about, like, forgiveness and shit. I thought that was done really fucking well.
Yeah, and I also overall, like him and Kimiko when they talk about it, like near the end.
Yeah, no, I feel like there's certain parts of the arc that were done really well, but him turning himself into prison and him falling in love with this random person after, you know, building up this relationship with Kimiko for 3 seasons, it didn't feel right. It felt rushed.
It felt rushed for sure. I think it was like there was probably a way they could have done this same arc, but like differently, like without things feeling rushed. I don't know how they could have done it, but that to me was the part that felt the most, I don't know, I guess half-baked.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I do like the scene when Frenchie's on acid and like they're fighting in that warehouse against the Liberators of the Sun or some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
That part was pretty entertaining.
I also feel like what is it, Starlight? I feel like they
I hated
almost
her
don't
this
know what
season.
to do with it. Yeah, I think she's probably gotten it the worst, actually. I get that she's going through like an identity crisis. I guess maybe that's the point, but I don't know. Like, there were just times when I felt like she just says things out completely out of character. I don't know if that's just me. Like, the biggest one was in the finale, I think. When she learns that Huey like fucked the imposter, like the shapeshifter. So Huey basically got raped. Like, Huey has no idea what was going on.
He's a victim this whole season.
Yeah,
You know what
he
Tech did to
is.
him?
He is. And then she
Oh,
like
God.
shames him. Like, I felt like that was very out of character and just not written well. Like, she just immediately is just like, oh, so you fucked them? And then she gets mad at him. And I was just like, what? Like, eventually she's like, I guess, cool with it. But like, or like she forgives him. But like, what is there to
Yeah.
forgive? Like, he got fucking raped.
It would be different if the shapeshifter's powers were slightly different. But when the shapeshifter touches you, it absorbs like your actual identity, your memories.
Yeah, the memories,
like,
yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
Like,
so he had
that's
no
the-
way of knowing.
Like, you can't know. You can't. It's the same person. It's
Yeah.
literally down to every minute detail.
Yeah, so at that point,
Fuck off.
so that part I felt was like out of character for her. I at first I didn't like her beating the shit out of Firecracker, but I don't really care because I mean I get it. You know, she got fucking pushed to the edge, so I don't mind that anymore. But that one at the end, like, it just didn't make sense to me. Like, and also it felt like her and Huey just didn't feel like a couple this season. I don't know if that's just me. They have like
I felt that.
yeah, they have like they had chemistry before. I feel like it's kind of missing, or they just didn't write them together as much. It just felt like, and even when they were on screen, the only time I felt like they were a couple or had chemistry was when it was the imposter, like the person that wasn't her. So I don't know. I feel like she was written. She's the one that I just don't like what they did with her this season. That's my biggest gripe, probably.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Nick?
Yeah, it was weird. They tried to do like a Spider-Man 2 thing with her. Like, you know, she's like going through a midlife crisis. She's like losing her powers, but I think like for 6 or 7 episodes, bro, her powers don't work for shit.
Actually,
Like,
I forgot about
she'll
that.
threaten
Yeah.
to use them, and then like people are like, ooh, and then that's it. Like, she doesn't do
and then
shit.
she, like, and then she loses her cool way too often because it wasn't just a firecracker. Didn't she also punch Newman? And what Newman said was like a little bit like snarky, but it wasn't that bad if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It was like a backhanded compliment, and she fucking got punched for it. And I'm like, oh man, like you can't. I think even MM says it. He's like, you can't just go fucking people up or some shit like that.
He's like, chill the fuck out, Annie.
Yeah, he does. He gets like hives in the middle of the episode. He's like, y'all stressing me the fuck out.
Stressing me the fuck out.
I think that's why I felt
Dude.
disgruntled, is because they portray MM like he's not like a very competent leader.
Mm-hmm. That's
Like,
true. Yeah.
I think that's why they felt kind of disjointed. And they really didn't feel like they're like, even last season, Frenchie wasn't really like part of the group. He was doing his own thing with the mob girl.
I do my own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the point, actually, now that you mention it, because at the end, MM does say like, "Oh, like Butcher's better at this than me." So, and he's like, "I can't even like take it, bro. Like, I'd be like tweaking, bro. I passed out."
Yeah.
So I guess that is the point. I didn't really mind MM. I didn't. I guess yeah, his was fine for me. I had no complaints, or I didn't, and I don't even really have anything like to boast about either, though.
Oh, I liked him like being a good mentor, a real true mentor to A-Train.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Because A-Train really doesn't have anybody who's other than his brother who doesn't want to see him anymore. And what I think is funny, and I don't even know if they did this on purpose, was A-Train is writing like a complete fake. Remember Training A-Train with Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
Dude, thing got canceled, man. I'm so sad.
Damn, that should never release.
He's writing like a fake story about like A-Train, you know, having this white savior coach and stuff like that. But the reality is, like, the person who's been the best mentor to him since he got to Bot was fucking MM. Convinced him to save his life, convinced him to save a bunch of people, do the right thing.
Yeah, I do like that, actually. Yeah, I'm cool with MM. I think my biggest complaints are Frenchie and Starlight. I also, I don't know.
I like Sage. I thought Sage was really good this season.
Yeah,
Dude, she's fucking evil, bro.
I like Sage too. Yeah,
she literally overthrew the government just to see if she literally was just doing that shit for fun.
Yeah, she's like, I want to see if I can do it.
She's like, thank you. Like, dude, she's fucking unhinged.
Yeah,
Bro, what do y'all think about the new Black Noir, bro? I fucking love that guy.
I think
Dude,
he's funny.
He
as
honestly he's better than the old Noir. Like, okay,
He's the same guy.
hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me. Yeah, I actually learned that recently. It's the same actor playing both the OG Noir and the new one.
He's got speaking lines now.
The old Noir was very tragic and had nuance, but this one, he can fucking fly. He's like super strong. Like, bro, he's kind of OP.
Hey, bro,
he's narcoleptic.
Yeah, he's narcoleptic, bro.
He's like fucking passing out during the butcher fight.
We seen that meme where it's like your controller's disconnected. And then he fucking like
oh, it shows Nora pass out right before he kills Butcher.
It's just like plugging your controller. Bro, what do y'all think about the episode with Tech Knight's house party, bro?
Oh fuck, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. The scene when Tech Knight has Huey tied up in like the web weaver suit and he's like, I have to make mine whole. Yeah. Fuck it. Like that genuinely made me fucking grossed out, bro.
Bro, it's so wild thinking like fucking imagine like 5 years ago if you're like, yeah, this show's gonna eventually feature a scene where Spider-Man gets diddled and butt fucked by Batman in the Batcave and Alfred's helping him. Jeez. I would say get there's no fucking way they're ever gonna air this. Get the fuck out of here. But they aired it and that shit was hilarious.
Dude.
I like that.
Wasn't Ashley down there?
Yeah, she
made him smell her queef or some shit like that.
Oh my god.
She rubbed her like, oh god,
dude, it was slimy.
She rubbed her slime on his fucking face. Oh god, bro.
Dude, also Web Weaver, I don't know. Do y'all think he was a disappointment? He was just a fucking junkie.
Bro, it was so funny watching him fucking cum his pants and die.
Oh my god.
Was so fucking hilarious.
He's like,
Bro, how did that even feel? Just that amount of fucking fluid coming out of your body.
Jesus.
God. Well, so I heard that in The Boys, the Web Weaver doesn't even like appear. Like they just have him on like the cover of an issue. Oh, really? So I guess this is just their way of writing him into the show, and they just did that.
Oh, bro.
I mean, I don't know.
Funny.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I mean, Spider-Man's like one of the most popular like superheroes, so I think it's
funny, honestly, thinking like
he even came out Invincible. Actually,
he did. I predicted that shit too. I called that shit, bro. Mm-hmm. I called that Nick.
Well, what was his name? They called him
It was something different, yeah.
The web shooter or web slinger.
Web slinger.
Damn.
Yeah. Web weaver, web slinger.
No, bro, yeah, that Tech Night episode was gross though, bro.
That was fucking hilarious, but it was so gross at the same time.
So, dude, Nick, you liked this episode or the season the most, I think, it sounds like. Out of the three
I think that overall the finale definitely redeemed a lot of the show's like weaker subplots, like the Frenchie and like Starlight kind of being confusing. Mm-hmm. I think the action sequences were great, bro. Like I said, the one where Frenchie's on acid and kind of hallucinating and there's like rubber everywhere, like that was cool. The one on the farm was pretty badass. And dude, just okay, Homelander, still one of my favorite villains, bro. That episode where he goes back home and fucking just murks all of the scientists that tortured him as a kid was oddly satisfying.
That was my favorite episode of the season. Besides the finale.
Honestly,
I was gonna say the same thing.
Because like, if I were to relate it to something, it's like if Magneto went back to like Auschwitz in like the 30s, bro. And
actually, he did in Apocalypse.
Like he did that. Yeah, actually, he did, didn't he? It's like watching that, and you're just like, yeah, this is totally justified. Like this guy kind of, like he's in the right.
Yeah,
that's how that episode felt.
I think that was my favorite episode too, and the finale. Those two were the ones that stuck out to me.
Yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed him like torturing those people who did terrible things to him. It's like, all right, now you're gonna jerk off until you come, or I'll laser your dick off.
Oh my god!
All right, now let me ask you: would y'all rather go in the burn room or would y'all rather jerk off in front of the staff?
I'm coming in front of everybody, bro.
I mean,
Dude,
you ain't a real gooner if you can't get hard in front of everyone, bro.
I know. I don't mean to fucking joke, bro, but I get the guy was in his 60s, but if that's what Homelander asked me to do, I'm fucking pleasing him, bro. Like, please.
Hey, yo.
Let me live.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
What does he say? He's like, spit on it, Jerry.
I want a little bit of spit.
Yeah, I would have. I'm not gonna lie. I would have locked in, bro.
I know.
That dude,
Wait,
Jerry.
even if Jerry did come, I feel like Homelander still would have lasered his dick off, even if he came.
Yeah, he would have.
His face, dude. Shout out to the actor, bro. His face during all of it, bro. You could tell he was fucking trying. Jesus.
I kind of felt bad, but then I'm like, oh god. They all tortured him, you know.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking embarrassed him.
Bro, that ending though, when he's walking out of the elevator covered in blood.
Oh yeah.
Dude, yeah, that one female director that came down and kind of like she was kind of talking down to him. Like she was still talking to him like he was a child. And then he fucking left her in the room with all those dead bodies and just like soldered the door shut. I was like, holy fuck.
So she gonna die?
I mean, she's not getting out of there anytime soon.
That's true.
Yeah. It'll be like a few days.
No, that shot of him in the elevator with the blood everywhere, like, because you always see Homelander pretty clean, bro. Like he's always like.
Well, I mean, there's one other
always in the
episode
suit
where they take Ryan in season 2, and he gets completely covered in blood.
Yeah, he kills everyone in that house.
Yeah, that's true.
That was pretty badass.
Bro, when I think the funniest death this season was probably the Web Weaver death, though. Because he's like ripping him in half as he's still coming out of his butt.
Bro.
It was so fucking insane. I don't know what scene made people quit that was so disgusting this season.
Maybe it was that one.
I think if it was any scene, it had to be that one. But it wasn't even that bad, you know?
How does that? Well, he has like an extra hole, bro, like on his back. And like it just it comes out of the hole. It's nasty.
It is gross. It was fucking disgusting.
God, bro.
How do you think sloops are made? Does the power just randomly generate, or?
Well, so
can they be programmed to have certain powers?
I don't know.
I'm sure they could. But I mean, let's think about how Ashley got her powers. In the finale, Homelander pretty much makes a hit list of everyone in Vought that's got dirt on them. So, bro, pretty much everyone in Vaught's dead.
A lot of people, yeah. I like how they killed the wrong Ashley.
I felt bad, bro. She just started.
I know. I didn't even know her last name.
Black Noir was like, "This is Ashley." He's just like, "Bro, wrong Ashley, bro."
He was like, "But check it out." And he looked down his fucking dick. It's hard. He's like, "Oh, murder boner."
It's like murder boner.
Jesus,
bro, that guy was fucking hilarious.
The peak.
I think my favorite line from him is when he's just like, after they all beat those guys to death with the bats, then he's just like, "What the fuck, guys? That was fucked up." Like I thought that shit was funny as fuck, bro.
It's funny that the whole season the boys like don't know that Noir's been replaced. So when they see him talk and fly, they're just like, "What the fuck?" Like they're genuinely shook. That part was funny, dude.
I felt bad for the last Noir, bro. Because like they were kind of, the new Noir is kind of shitting on him. He's like this Black Ninja bullshit. It's bullshit. Have you ever heard of Black Ninja? He's like, I tried getting inspiration from his room. There's nothing but shitty Buster Beaver drawings and like 12 boxes of it.
Oh my god.
How do y'all feel about Huey being like, he's low-key, his character got traumatized this season, bro. Not even like,
yeah, he had to kill his own dad. He got mentally, he got diddled by Batman.
Physically, yeah, psychologically, bro. Like this, I don't know why they put him through the burner this season. I feel like,
I think to make up for the fact that he's not actually, because in the comics, he actually gets raped by Black Noir.
Jesus.
Like full on.
He gets raped
by Black Noir, yeah.
Jesus. Well, I know in the comic that's like a Homelander clone, so that's fucking nasty.
And they're not gonna do that in the show. I think that's just too far for them. I guess if anything's too far, it would be for like a full on, like really graphic rape scene. I don't think the show would go that far. So I think this is their way of making up for it to the fans who want to see that. Because there are sickos out there who want to see
Who
people.
the fuck wants to see that?
Jesus.
If you're listening right now,
Surprisable.
comment if you want to see that.
Put
No.
them. If you comment, I'm putting your ass on a list, bro.
Like, yeah, I want to see what
Jesus.
happened to Huey.
Oh my god.
Well, that kind of makes sense then. They just completely traumatize his character.
Well, I really liked how he. I actually liked the thing with his
The
dad.
father thing?
The father
Yeah,
thing
that
was
was-
probably yeah.
Well, he died, and then they gave him the compound V. So I think that kind of fucked him up, kind of like how Butcher's fucked up. You think maybe
Yeah,
at one point,
But I liked
Butcher
how he
was like-
got. I liked how he got to the point where he's like, you know what, like, I got to do what I got to do. Like, I gotta put him down. That's what's best. Like, I like how it's kind of.
He
Like-
said he didn't want to end up like Jar Jar.
Yeah. Well, he made the right choice. He wasn't
Fuck
gonna
are
do
you
it,
talking about?
That's what. Because remember, they had a cat named Jar Jar,
and he
and
didn't want to put him
Huey
down.
Huey didn't want
Oh.
to put him down, and the cat
You're
ended up
right.
like shitting and
This
throwing up
motherfucker
and
was
dying.
just started talking about the Phantom Menace for no reason.
Nah, bro, that was that was his line at the very end. He's like, "Don't let me end up like Jar Jar."
Yep. Yeah, this dude Nick walked into the kitchen during that scene and get some
Makes more
snacks.
sense. I'd be making food during the boys, bro. I'm hungry.
Dude.
No,
What
actually,
did you eat
speaking
while
of that
watching
scene-
somebody come out of their butt and die.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, I wasn't watching that episode. I was clearly watching the
Nick
Huey
was-
Death Dad scene.
Nick was grubbing
Huey
as the
Death
dude
Dad-
was coming, bro.
You're grubbing as Huey's dad runs through a guy who's like trying to raise up a nurse.
That part was
Like
actually kind of funny. He's
It
like,
was fucking hilarious. I can't lie.
hey, so
This
you
shit
gonna
was
take
so
me
fucking
out?
funny. He's
Um,
like,
so here's another gripe I had with the show. Huey's mom comes back. It's a big thing this season.
I don't think they glared over it too hard.
I get that she's like supposed to be a shitty mom that left, bro, but I don't get her fucking reasoning for just leaving Huey. She's like, I felt ashamed. I had a kid that young, or like, and then she just left. She didn't want to like.
No, she had fucking depression and tried killing herself.
Yeah,
mean,
so
I
she
get
left
that,
because she
bro.
didn't want to kill herself.
Did you miss that part, or
Nick-
miss the
Nick-
part where the
Nick-
dad admits that she tried coming back a lot earlier than that, and he didn't let her?
Yeah, Nick was in the kitchen again, bro.
I don't know, bro. I still don't buy that shit. Like, really, you're gonna come back
That
after all these years?
Nick.
No,
I'm doubling
bro.
down, man.
Yeah.
The dad said that she tried coming back a lot earlier than that, and like when he was still a kid, after she got herself fixed, and he didn't ever let her.
God, bro.
He admits that after he
Gotta
comes
lock
back
in.
from the dead. He's like, "I'm so sorry for holding Huey away from you. I know you tried reaching out, and I just blocked it off several times."
God, bro.
meaning-
So there's no good guy in that situation.
Yeah, I mean,
But
mean,
yeah,
it's
it
what
kind
it
of sucked
is.
that his dad died, man. Because I actually did like the actor that played him. He's in Hot
That was-
Fuzz.
Oh,
yeah,
Simon
I like
Pegg?
Simon Pegg.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a waste of talent. I feel like they could have done more with him.
I mean, what are they
gonna
gonna do with his dad though? Yeah.
Give him a power, like, and then he's like, "I'm here to fight Homelander.
No,
I'm here to help, son."
They could have sent him on like a couple like missions with his powers, and he just fucks up really badly and kills a lot of people,
He's like,
and then he ends up dying or some shit. I think that would have been fucking hilarious. Like, I know it's kind of a shitty thing to want, but
Yeah,
You're
the
one of
dad's
the
like
boys fans.
the dad's like kind of like a he's kind of like I don't want to say it, but he's like a pussy dad, And,
Yeah, that's like evident in the first episode, I think.
yeah, no, I think it would have been so fucking funny if they would have sent him on a mission with his powers, and he would have like accidentally killed a lot of people before getting fucking killed in like a brutal way in front of Huey.
Oh my God.
But it just would have been funny to me,
Yeah.
especially after seeing like run through the walls and fucking kill like 3 people. That shit was hilarious, bro.
He's like, ah! I thought he
I
was
know.
always gonna kill Huey's mom, dude.
Oh God.
I know.
Oh.
I felt
I
kind of
wanted
bad.
her to, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I feel like Simon Pegg, I do agree that he could have probably done more. Honestly, like, I mean, the whole reason why they cast him in the first place was because, they used his likeness for the comic. But they were like, oh, he's kind of, I guess, aged out of the role maybe to actually play Huey. And they went with a different direction of his character. So I guess the easiest choice at the time when making the show was to be like, oh, make him his dad. As a way to like pay homage. I I do think Simon Pegg as an actor, and I could have probably done more, probably in a different role if they were to do that, but it probably wouldn't have made sense. They're like, that's probably why they made him his dad, more as like a pay homage thing. But you can't really do much in that role. So I feel like it's kind of like, what do you do, you know?
I mean, it's cool that he was still like in the show in general.
Yeah, I agree. And I overall, I like the send off he got. I like how, I know Christian said it'd be funny to see him just get fucked up, but like, I actually like how he got like a nice little send off. It was like sad, but like, you know, melancholy at the same time.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Type shit.
How do you guys feel Stan Edgar was brought back this season only for a little?
That was a fucking waste, bro. That was such a waste.
Yeah, so I don't know. He's just back in prison.
No, how? No, Victoria Newman broke him out, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. At the very end, she killed him, yeah.
But then, like, why didn't he show up?
Wait, what? Wait, who killed who?
Victoria Newman killed the prison guard and broke him out when he was on his way back to prison.
Yeah, okay. I thought someone said they killed Edgar, and I was like, when the fuck did he die? Okay. No, yeah, he didn't die.
Yeah, so he's somewhere, and he definitely knows Victoria Newman's dead because they planted that all on Singer.
Yeah, that's true. I guess, what is he going to do then?
About Singer? He's fucked. I will say, they subverted the trope of, I thought Singer for sure was dead. And then, you know, because Newman's a superhero, I was like, she's definitely going to, you know, outlive this whole election thing, but...
Pop his head.
Yeah, I know, but... I also thought it was pretty entertaining in the finale when they're in the bunker and they're just hiding from like the shapeshifter and they're like, holy fuck, like Huey and MM are both trying to just like hide their tails, but they're both like so fidgety and shit.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was pretty cool.
What else happened this season, bro?
I mean, Homelander is gonna unfreeze his dad, bro.
Do y'all think that the soup virus is gonna go anywhere?
I mean, Billy has a copy of it.
He does?
Yeah, but who's he gonna fucking bring it to? Like the CIA? They belong to Homelander now.
Frenchie made one shot, and then Butcher took it.
Oh, after killing
Newman. I also hate how. I mean, I get Billy's. This is to go into like his Tyler Durden like side of himself, but he kind of just fucked over the team, bro. He said you're welcome and dipped, and then as everyone's escaping, they all fucking just get arrested.
Yeah, everyone got fucked up.
Roy didn't give a shit.
Yeah, I
really wish they would have redeemed him.
Yeah, I do too. I wonder, is he just fully gone? You think like he's just done now? Like he's just gonna be, I don't know, like the complete worst side of him in season 5?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I wonder because in the comics, like every now and then YouTube will give me shorts of like the boys lore, and I'll watch it. I'm like, all right, let me learn something about the comics. In the comics near the end, Billy kind of just kills everyone on the boys, bro. I think I think even maybe Huey, bro.
No, Huey survives.
Or he makes Huey kill him, but Huey good. But yeah, everyone else he just kills, bro. I don't even know why.
You think Huey's gonna end up killing him?
I don't know. I think it makes sense him dying trying to kill Homelander because like that's his end game. Why would Huey try to kill him? You know,
or killing Homelander.
Yeah,
and then dying.
What do you think they're gonna do with the virus? Do you think it's gonna lead anywhere?
I mean, Frenchie's gone, bro. They have the only guy that can really make it.
No, I know, but you said that Butcher has one vial of it. So if he has one shot, what's he gonna do with it?
Bro, he's gonna go shoot Homelander.
So you think that's where it's going then?
But I don't think it's strong enough to kill Homelander yet.
I don't think so either. Do you think it just like makes him weaker, or what do you think it would do?
Maybe it'll make him weak enough that Soldier Boy will get a good shot in at it. I don't know. I really don't know what they're gonna do with Soldier Boy because Soldier Boy fucking hates Homelander and he hates the boys now.
Yeah, he hates all of them. That's why I was kind of like, I knew Homelander wasn't gonna just unfreeze him instantly because you know the last time dude was awake, they were all fucking fighting.
Yeah, so what are they gonna? Why would Homelander unfreeze him then? Like logically, as Homelander, he would just like put that shit away or like I don't know, turn off the breathing and so he would just die. But like, what is he gonna do then? Because we know that's not gonna happen.
He could maybe use him as like a like a nuke, maybe kind of like threaten other people in the world. Like, oh, I have the strongest soup. I could defrost him if you disobey me, maybe something like that.
Yeah, but would Homelander
Like a
even do that?
contingency, maybe?
I feel like Homelander's the kind of dude to be like, oh no, I'm gonna do it myself. Like he's just got the ego.
He's got the Thanos ego.
Yeah. I don't know. I just cause like I feel like it. I don't know. I feel like I'm just blanking. I don't know where they could go with this.
Homelander also has a lot of still like dad dependency issues and shit like that.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
So you might still try to recruit him, and it just backfires, and
I could see that
Soulja
happening.
goes and fucks off somewhere. I've heard ideas that Soldier Boy is going to be the one who ends up raising Ryan.
Mm.
That'd be kind of
'Cause
cool.
He's the only father figure that's related to him, even semi close. You know, like
Like his granddad.
because Butcher obviously doesn't want to raise Ryan. Yeah, he's his
Yeah.
granddad. Technically his granddad.
Soldier Boy will be like, so you want to sleep with women over 55?
Oh my god.
They're the tits, kid. No.
Bro.
Yeah. So going back to what I was saying, I feel like the season kind of missed Soldier Boy. Like it was really cool to have him in 3. I don't know how they maybe could have worked him into this season because like he is way too powerful. He would have fucking cleared everybody. I don't know.
I think that's probably why they had him sit out this season. I think they were like, damn, like we got to save him for the ending. Like if he's in here from like I feel like season 3 was good. Don't get me wrong, but pulling him out that early, it was like, damn, like if we don't want to end now, then we're gonna have to put this dude away until we're ready to end because otherwise, like you said, he's just like, what do you do with him?
I don't know. Maybe it would have been cooler. And I'm just pulling this out of my ass. But you know, in like Stranger Things season 3, when Hopper's like all the way in Russia, maybe they could have had like a Soldier Boy like arc where he's like, he's in prison. Maybe there's something that's like dampening his powers. And then at the end of season 4, like after we follow his story, he just breaks out. That would have been kind of cool. Because now that he's like frozen, like who's going to defrost him?
Yeah.
And why? Like you're just defrosting a fucking ticking time bomb.
Yeah, I guess I can see, Christian, your idea with him, Homelander still having that, like, you know, he wants to have the approval of his father. So I could see him like, yeah, I could see him trying to like still be like, hey man, look what I've done. Like I've taken complete control of Vought. Oh, I'm basically the president now because the president answers to me. Like he's like, look at everything I've done. Like, oh, like, what do you think? And he's just like, I don't give a shit, like, or whatever, you know. Like, I can see that happening. Yeah. I also, Nick, they could have done something like that where they just put him on like his own little B plot on somewhere else. But that would have cost them more money. It would have paid Jensen Ackles. So I guess
I mean,
like, nah.
Like he would have been
especially how popular Soldier Boy is as a character.
Yeah.
Dude, I know. I can't wait for him to come back.
I feel like they were trying to make him a hated character, and he ended up just becoming like really based and likable. Because he's presented as such a dick, but for some reason he's just got too much. Like Jensen Ackles has like way too much charisma for people to like him, even when he plays a dick. So it just kind of backfired in the writers' room. They're like, "Fuck, people kind of like this guy.
I fucking love him." No,
well, they like him more than Homelander. Like Homelander is like irredeemable.
Yeah,
people. Like
Homelander still has like a following though. Like there's like a group of kids online that fucking actually think he's the hero.
That's insane.
Like, yeah, he's the real hero of the story.
Homelander effect.
Okay. Well, do y'all have anything else to say about the season? I feel like I've said almost everything I can think of, unless y'all got more stuff you haven't talked about yet.
What do you guys think about the "I take responsibility" segment? Shit. It's funny because that shit actually happened, bro.
It wasn't as funny as the Coca-Cola commercial with A-Train last season.
Yeah.
Where he stops the riot.
That was funny, dude. There's no way that also actually happened, but I can't believe it.
Wait, the one that I liked was when they canceled Training A-Train, and then they said like, oh, like it was canceled because it was we got more money out of it for canceling it or something, because that's what they fucking did with Batgirl. And like
all these, said that.
Yeah, all these other movies. I was like, oh my god, like they're making fun of this fucking real shit that's been happening in the last 2 years.
God, I think there's also one point where the Deep is like, he's about to kill this employee, and he makes him say like, like He's like, say I'm the superior human. And then I don't know, at one point he's like, I'm a writer, and he's like, oh, you don't get paid shit. And then he just kills him. I thought that was pretty funny too.
It is a fact. Especially after the fucking strikes from last year.
What's your favorite, like, I guess you could say, a fucking art imitating life parody? Like, so far throughout the whole show.
Oh, the whole show?
Yeah.
There's a lot, dude.
For me, it was when they fucking parodied the Gal Gadot's Imagine video.
That one's good.
Dude, that was genuinely so cringy, bro.
That should actually happen, bro.
But the fact that it happened and they're just fucking mocking it, it just, man. It's peak, bro. And the peak started that. He started the whole video.
The peak started that.
I don't give a fuck if the Deep is a piece of shit, bro. He's just, I don't know.
I think he's
what's the actor's name? Chase
Crawford.
Chase Crawford is such a likable character, bro. Or he's such a likable actor.
Yeah.
He's fucking hilarious.
He's definitely one of my favorite characters, but like he has no reason being.
He has no reason to be like likable.
I actually heard that this 8th episode of The Boys, the finale, was actually supposed to be titled something different.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Assassination Run.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be called Assassination Run. And I think even before the episode, they said like everything that happens in this episode was like purely fiction and coincidental with like real life politics. And of course, this is because Trump got shot at, and he got hit in the ear, like grazed, I think, at a Trump rally a couple days ago. It was probably like a week, maybe.
Yeah,
it was a week ago.
It was like right before the episode was gonna air.
Oh,
yeah, it was like maybe Tuesday, Monday.
It had to be a full week ago because they just did the what's it called?
It's been a while.
Well, the Senate hearing for it was today, and that shit was hilarious. But
that happened. I thought that was pretty interesting.
I'll give the season a solid 6 out of 10.
For real? It's
Yeah.
mid to you. Okay.
Yeah, there's just too many plot points that really didn't go anywhere. The show feels disgruntled. I feel like there's a lot of like really out of character moments for a lot of different characters. And overall, it felt like this is a lot of filler setting up for season 5.
That's what I was gonna say. This felt like a filler season for sure.
They definitely saved off a lot of character deaths for next season.
Yeah.
All right, Nick. What's your meat writing?
Well, after everything we talked about,
how hard did you ride, bro? How hard?
I think I'm gonna give this season. It's still very good, and you know what? I think I'd rewatch it because clearly I missed some shit like Huey's dad and his dead mom. But I think I'm gonna give this season like 7 out of 10, maybe a 7.5.
Ride that meat.
It's it's still pretty good, man. I like how we got more Homelander. Anything with Homelander on screen is so good. I feel like Butcher carried this season. I also really liked fucking what's his name, Huey getting traumatized. I do not like how they killed Tech Knight, not because I like his fucking perverted character, but I kind of wanted to see him in the suit, bro. In the comics, he's got like this big ass like Halo looking suit.
Yeah,
I wanted to see him in the suit, but nah, dude got choked out. But
that's
yeah, 7 out of 10. That's not my boy, bro.
Like she's like, I just relate to that dude the most. I don't know what to say.
I want to fuck the hole.
Holes is so fucking boring. It's the same holes over and over again.
Gotta make your own.
Jesus, dude, that part made me sick, bro. That guy is sick.
Yeah,
know, bro.
I think for me, when I think about all the seasons of The Boys,
okay,
this one probably like, it's probably not to say that it's bad. It's still better than a lot of other things that are airing on TV at the moment. But it's not as good as the other seasons of The Boys. I think this would be currently out of the 4 ranked the lowest for me if I were to rank all the seasons. Honestly, I think I'm a bit... I feel like I'm not too harsh when it comes to rating things. I think I tend to give an extra point or half point at the minimum more than what most people would give it. So I think, honestly, I'm thinking about a 7 as well, Nick. I don't think I can go as low to a 6. Maybe I will when I let it sit a bit longer and I'm like, you know what? Like on a rewatch, maybe I'm like, damn, there is a lot of filler in this. This is kind of boring. Like I don't know. Maybe the rewatch would be harder, but as of now, I'm feeling like a solid 6.5 to 7.
I think the best side character this season
Right, that
was Ladio,
Who?
the gimp who fucking gave them the Tech Knight's passcode.
Oh my god. Bro.
I also genuinely felt bad for him, bro. Imagine being a fucking sidekick and then just being in this guy's sex dungeon.
That was like supposed to be his Robin.
Gagged up, dude. That was so fucking disgusting. God,
Remember, like,
I take it back. I'm glad he's dead, dude. Spit on his grave.
remember he's like donating money to fucking like Nancy Pelosi and shit. He's like, wait, no.
Oh,
He's
that
like,
shit.
like,
That shit was
100 million to Black
To
Lives Matter.
No, fuck those people.
He said, "Not them." God,
Shit was fucking hilarious.
That's
then-
funny because I think the people behind that like organization actually ended up scamming a lot of money. That was supposed to be like,
Yeah.
kind of like commentary on that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was fucking
Yeah.
wild when that came out.
That is crazy.
we'll
Well, I
see
thought it
how.
was even-
Oh, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
I thought it was funny that they didn't do it at first, and then after they talked about building prison camps, Kimiko snatched the computer out of the hand and fucking sent the money anyways.
Oh yeah,
I mean, he died right after, so it's not like it was really
Yeah.
that important.
yeah, they're good. Damn.
How do you guys? I guess wrapping this up, how do you guys also feel about the political aspects in this season? Like, did that play a factor in your rating?
I think this is probably. I mean, The Boys has always been political. Obviously, like it's been there from
Slightly.
the beginning.
It's because it wasn't settled. That's the only issue.
That's what I was gonna say. I think it's always been political, but this one, it's just like it's
The
so
writing
in your
wasn't there
face.
at all.
It's almost like I'm not against that. Like my show is like having political like ties and making fun of people, but I felt like it was almost like too in your face. This one, like
Yeah, and to be honest,
yeah.
most comics are political in nature.
oh yeah, a lot.
But
yeah,
it's
pretty
more
much
so
all.
like this. It was really like really in your face, and the not the messaging, but I guess you could say the mirroring of the real world was just like I guess the mirror was too clear here. Like there's some shit like okay, they're directly taking lines from this politician or that
Yeah.
politician, or it's a direct mimic or mock up of.
There's like I think January 6th like papers that shows like the route into the Capitol and shit. They write that in, I think.
Oh yeah, that thing. They say January 6th multiple times in this season.
Yeah.
Well, that's because that was that's the date that the election results historically have always been verified by Senate.
Okay.
So that's not like a callback to what happened with Trump, because that
That's just
January
the date it always is on.
yeah, historically it's always been that way
okay.
for fucking like 200 years now.
Okay.
So it's like you're president elect until January 6th, and then you become the actual president.
Mm-hmm.
So they were trying to stop Newman from becoming vice president elect, and they needed to do it before January 6th, because if they do it after, then it's like, oh, you assassinated the president, there's like more protection.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I don't think it was a direct call to January 6th or what happened with like the Trump riots, but maybe, I don't know.
I'm sure it came out of someone's mouth when they were writing it.
Also, Newman is technically like not the Trump of the show. I think the Trump of the show is supposed to be fucking Homelander, pretty
It's
obviously,
Homelander,
yeah. Because Newman's supposed to represent like I guess the opposite side, and still being kind of critical of it at the same time, with her being
Yeah. Both sides.
just as evil.
Yeah.
Which is something I think they missed out on this season, is they didn't portray both sides with an equal amount of criticism like they usually do. It felt more one-sided.
I feel like I felt that as well. I don't know. Maybe it's just I don't know. I think we'll see what they do with season 5, but for me it was mostly the fact that it's just like you said, it's the mirror is basically not even like it's just straight up like almost exactly what's happening in real life.
And it's also like y'all said, it's a lot of filler for season 4 or for season 5, like setup.
Yeah.
And I feel like because of that, the season is also pretty safe. Like who
It
really
is-
dies
it
in
is
this that
very
I care
safe.
about?
Yeah.
Newman alive.
Newman and Mallory.
Yeah, I mean, it does suck Mallory died. That was kind of like, I think Ryan's maybe gonna go down some evil path.
What about Newman dying?
I wanted Newman to stay around a little bit longer. I feel like Billy killing her was just like unjustified. Especially, it always sucks in shows. It's like, oh, the moment we get the bad guy to like join our group, like some fucking other guy just comes in and kills her and fucks it all.
Yeah.
And then he said, "You're welcome," dipped, and then they all get fucking captured.
What about fucking Tech Knight dying?
Dude,
I don't really care.
I only wanted to see him in the suit, bro. But he pulled up in Gen V, but
It's true.
I don't know.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Bro died. He had pretty cool powers though. His powers are like superhuman deduction or something. Like,
yeah,
it was pretty cool seeing him in the show like work. But yeah, wrapping it up. I heard that there's rumors of Jared Padalecki coming to season 5.
Oh yeah.
He said personally he doesn't want a character that's like directly interacting with Soldier Boy. He kind of wants it to just be, I don't know, maybe a one-off character they can kill, like Web Weaver or some shit. I feel like that'd be kind of funny. But hey, the Supernatural boys are returning.
Bro, you know Jared Padalecki's from San Antonio?
Dude, yeah. I think he lives in Texas as well.
That'd be kind of crazy.
I think he maybe lives in Bernie. Or not Bernie.
No, there's no fucking way.
Belton, maybe? That's like where
Probably.
Chelsea's from. Because there's a barbecue place that's like up there, and there's like a photo of them eating at that one. I don't know, maybe he was just passing through.
You're saying is Chelsea knows him.
Yeah, I pulled up to his house. He had the Winchester Chevy Impala.
Mm.
But yeah, that's our the review of The Boys. Anyone that's listening, thanks for the love on the first episode. Hopefully this one gets just as much love. Let us know what y'all thought in the comments. Josh, sign us out with the socials.
Oh man, giving me all that shit to say. We got Cosmic Kickback on Twitter. There's an Instagram. We even have a TikTok that hasn't been posted on. Nick, we still got to post that one Shazam 2 clip, bro. That shit's funny as fuck. We have a Reddit. We don't even use it. Join the Discord though. We have a Discord as well. What else we got? We got, I mean, it's all there in the description. We even have our letterboxes in there where you can see our thoughts on little movies we happen to be watching. Might catch an early idea on a future rating for a movie. I don't know. If we might talk Long Legs if Nick sees that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, maybe we'll review The Acolyte. I hear people are shitting on that. We might have to get our way through that, Nick.
Get our way. You know what? I'll watch it.
I mean, we'll see. But anyway,
it's 8 episodes, right?
It is. But the good thing is, you know how Disney is. Yeah, the episode will say 45 minutes, but they got like fucking 15 minutes of like credits for some reason.
That's like in different languages and shit.
Yeah, they take so long to get through that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching and or listening. Everything's down in the description below. Let us know what you guys thought of this season. Thank you for Cristian for taking Nick's spot for this episode. Nick, thank you for being the guest.
Oh yeah, dude. Anytime, man.
Yeah. And we'll see you all on the next episode.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.